In a recent interview, French President Emmanuel Macron expressed grave concerns over the potential consequences of the upcoming parliamentary elections, suggesting that the rise of both the far-right National Rally, RN, and the left-wing New Popular Front coalition could lead to civil unrest. Speaking on the podcast, Generation Do It Yourself, Macron criticized the RN's approach to crime and immigration, stating that their policies are rooted in stigmatization and division. Macron emphasized, "I think that the solutions given by the far right are out of the question, because it is categorizing people in terms of their religion or origins, and that is why it leads to division and to civil war." He extended his criticism to the extreme left-wing LFI party, part of the New Popular Front coalition, arguing that their policies similarly risk isolating communities and inciting conflict. In response, RN President Jordan Bardella, a potential prime ministerial candidate if RN wins the election, dismissed Macron's remarks, asserting that a president should not say that. Jean-Luc Mélenchon, leader of France Unbowed, also rebuked Macron's comments, accusing the president of inciting unrest through his own policies, particularly highlighting issues in New Caledonia. Meanwhile, the New Popular Front has been actively campaigning in Paris. Volunteers, accompanied by a marching band, distributed flyers and engaged with voters, aiming for significant victories in the capital. However, the alliance faces challenges outside Paris, where they are struggling to compete with the RN. Jaspal de Oliveira Gil, an activist with the left-wing coalition, said the group will hold protests even if they do not get a majority.
There's a good dynamic, and we need to keep going, and if the National Rally gets a majority, we'll have to hold protests, but even if the New Popular Front secures a majority, we'll still have to demonstrate to help get reforms through. In 1936, there were protests that led to all the social progress. We'll be present after July 8.
The legislative elections, set for June 30th and July 7th, were precipitated by Macron's decision to dissolve the National Assembly, marking a critical juncture in France's political landscape. The overall situation in France's political landscape remains volatile.